Black Cat is angry and she is out for Spider-Man's head. My name is Bizkit Rebellion. I'm here to do a review of The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 3. Let's get started. The comic opens with a mysterious woman named Cindy in a normal house, which actually turns out to be a prison or a bunker. She's about to make an escape until she is stopped by Ezekiel. He informs her that she can leave whenever she wants to, but by doing so may lead to endangering not only herself but everyone else. She reluctantly stays in the bunker. Then we see Black Cat breaking into a random house and reflecting on what Spider-Man has done to her, reference from Superior Spider-Man, and plans on getting revenge. We also get to see Electro in an abandoned apartment having nightmares about the experiment Spider-Man, also a reference to Superior Spider-Man, has done to him. Upon having these nightmares, his powers actually go haywire and start to fire in the building. Back in Peter Industries, the scientists are working on a way to capture and cure Electro. Peter walks in to see how are they progressing. One of the scientists gave Peter a tracking device to locate Electro. Excited, Peter desires to take the device and find Electro. He also plans on taking the scientist with him. Before he leaves, he is stopped by Sanjani, I'm really hoping I'm pronounced that right, and she expresses concern over Peter's decision to use his company for Electro since he announced that he cut ties with Spider-Man. Peter assures her that he is only going to give the city the tools necessary to capture Electro and any other bad guy. Then he leaves. Back in Alphabet City, we see the fire department putting out the fire in an abandoned building that was caused by Electro. Peter and his scientists arrive and Peter tells them to go scan at a safe distance while he goes and gets some snacks. In actuality, he is just getting them away so he can dress up as Spider-Man. Pretty obvious, right? We also get to see J. Jonah Jameson in a Fact Channel Studios? I believe that's the way I was called. Yeah, it is. And is offered a TV show deal which he happily accepts. Peter, now dressed as Spider-Man, arrives in the building to see if anyone is trapped in there. He spots Ollie, Mary Jane's current BF, attempting to save a kid trapped. Spider-Man helps Ollie free the kid and even gets her out of the building safely. Now that they manage to rescue everyone, the two attempt to leave the building. However, Ollie ends up getting trapped by stepping on an unstable floor and falls into the other floor down below. Spider-Man tries to go and help Ollie but is soon greeted by Black Cat. Spider-Man asks Black Cat for help, but in response she attacks him. Both duke it out until Spider-Man, realizing why Black Cat is attacking him, tries to explain to her about the whole swapping minds with Otto. She, not caring for the reason, continues to attack him. Left with no choice, Peter tries to change his speech pattern to sound more like Otto Octavius. It actually works since Black Cat is having difficulty trying to understand the situation at hand and actually starts to leave. Spider-Man is happy and surprised that it actually worked and goes to save Ollie. Back on the streets, the scientists notice that the tracking device they made is missing. Turns out Black Cat has stolen it while she was escaping from Spider-Man. The comic ends with Black Cat using the tracker to find Electro and offers him to work together to find a way to get rid of Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 3 is pretty good. Let me just say, the cover is freaking awesome. I absolutely love it. And I also love the fact that Black Cat was at least attempting to get revenge and not just become an evil mastermind in the shadows or in the background. She actually went for it and tried to get her revenge. Even though she failed, it was still good to see her at least try. I'm really curious to see what would both Electro and Black Cat do to Spider-Man now that they're going to work together and take him down. Also, I love the bit with J. Jonah Jameson. He's actually now getting his own TV show, which I would really want to see where he goes from there. I really do. But anyway, if I have to give this comic a rating, it would have to be an 8 out of 10.